I was busy thinking about boys. I was busy.
Hello, everyone. Oh my god, that was so gay. Okay, anyway. Welcome to Fuck Off, the podcast with Katie and I. So, we kind of wanted to do an episode about boys.
Yeah.
And boys in our lives.
The most interesting topic.
That we like.
Boys we don't like.
Exactly. And so, I don't know. This just kind of came up. I kind of brought the idea up. Yes, and we're also munching in the background. So if you hear chewing noises, you're welcome for the free mukbang.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Juan decided to make popcorn, so.
I kind of brought up the idea about doing this, and we thought it was good. And so, basically, every week, every Friday, I think is what we said.
Yeah, Fridays.
We're going to upload a new episode. So this episode, we decided, like I said, to talk about boys. And
that's actually about it.
Yeah. We kind of came up with some topics to maybe weave into the conversation. So shout out to Deandra for helping us create some topics to talk about. So I don't know really where to start. Oh, disclaimer.
Oh, am I saying it? Okay. Disclaimer. We are definitely going to be talking about people from our school, people that we know in real life, but we've created code names for them so they can stay... What's the word I'm looking for?
Anonymous.
Anonymous, sure. But if they listen to this, I am definitely certain they'll know exactly who they are. So, yeah, we're just gonna get started. What's our first topic, Juan?
Well, speaking of people we know in real life, let's start with...
Oh, God.
Boys we to fuck, in real life or not.
Any guys, people in real life and celebrities and everything. You can start.
I don't know. Coming up, if we start talking about this, maybe Steve.
Steve?
Definitely Steve. Steve is at the top of my list.
You have to explain a little bit about who Steve is, because they don't know who Steve is.
Well, some of them might Steve is gonna know who Steve is.
That's true. Steve will know who Steve is, but you gotta clarify.
Okay, so basically, there's this guy I'm friends with. I don't know. Trying to fuck, if I'm honest. And I don't know if it was working. I think it was.
But
he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, and I'm kind of in that same situation about, a guy I would fuck. His name is Mike.
The code name.
The code name is Mike. I would definitely 100% fuck him.
Yeah.
But I'm not really friends with him, but he has a girlfriend, so I can't do that.
You're gonna know who you are, but other people who listen who might not know us in real life are not gonna know who you are. But still, anyway, so coming off of that, we could talk about your boy problems.
Boy problems?
Yeah.
Going off of Mike or other boys?
All your boys.
All my boys? Ex-boys? Of course. Okay.
How can we leave them out?
I don't know how to explain all that. I've dated 3 people. Am I really gonna... Okay.
Yeah, just start talking about it.
They were all flops. All of my relationships were flops. But that's, all my fault, pretty much. It's not really theirs. I just dropped popcorn. The first one I dated, we're going to call him Jonathan. Okay, so Jonathan... we dated twice.
He's definitely gonna know who he is.
Exactly. This is the point. They're gonna know who they are.
Okay.
We dated twice. It was fine, I guess. I mean, it's not like he was mean or anything. I was the one who broke up with him.
Like a team.
Yeah. That's how it went with all of my relationships, though, because I'm a freak.
And then after that, it went into Dustin?
Dustin was my second relationship. That one only lasted about a month. I left that one real quick. But, he's not a bad person.
That's a little debatable. I love him. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's great. But in
that relationship, he wasn't the greatest. And
no.
That's just
Juan was not on board with that relationship at all.
And then after that, it was
After
Steve.
that, I dated Steve. The same Steve that Juan wants to fuck.
Oops.
It's fine. I also broke up with him. We dated for less than a month, I think, during the summer. It was something.
And now you're on to Mike.
Now I'm on to Mike. What can I say about Mike?
Go off.
It all started, like, December-ish, maybe a little before that.
Yeah. Definitely.
I didn't start talking to him, like, over Snapchat or Facebook or anything. Like, we just saw each other at school or school event type things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a flirt. He flirts with a lot of people. You know, it's obvious. And, you know, I do too, kind of. I tend to flirt with many, many people.
A lot. And I call her out a lot of, like, on it. But, like, so do I. So I can't really speak.
I mean, yeah, we both do. It's just, like, if someone flirts with you, the natural response is to flirt back.
Exactly.
So that's what I do. But anyway, we would flirt a little bit. I doubt he'd ever admit it. But, you know, it happened. And then he started messaging me. I'd like to clarify that he started messaging me. I did not start messaging him.
Put him on blast.
I'm putting him on blast. I don't hate him at all. Like, I actually don't at all.
We know.
Yeah, they know.
Anyone who knows us in real life that's listening to this, we know.
Yes.
And I know you're nodding your head right now saying, mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know that I don't hate him at all. But, I also kind of do, low-key. But even though I'm just, like, I'm like, oh, it's interesting. My life is interesting. You won, though. It's your turn. I've talked enough about my past relationships.
Oh, you want me to talk about past relationships?
Past relationships and ones you want to get into.
The prompting question.
Prompting questions.
Okay, so I've only ever been in one relationship with a boy.
Okay, but he also did more than I ever did.
And okay, it put me out on blast.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Let's call this
Who are you texting during our podcast?
a boy.
Who? Dear.
You know who?
That one?
Yeah. Anyway.
You're texting him during our podcast?
So,
That's
no, he
rude.
texted me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. So, this boy that I dated, let's call him Dart.
Dart.
By the way, if you guys haven't caught on yet, we came up with these names based on characters from Stranger Things.
Yes.
So, Dart.
And they're actually pretty accurate. Like,
they are. Because, like, Dart is, like, small.
Rat looking.
That was you. I didn't want to say that, but that was you. Anyway. So, Dart and I dated for, like, 8 months or something like that.
Goals.
It was actually, like, really fun. Like, being, like, tea. Gave me a lot of experience and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It also like, okay, being real or whatever, that relationship or whatever really taught me a lot.
Oh my god, don't even
No,
go
it
there.
did. No, but it did. It taught me a lot about myself and myself in relationships. So, like, shout out to Dart, or thanks to Dart or whatever for that.
You know who you are, bitch.
But, like, also, how it ended was really shitty.
On his part, yeah.
Like, I actually cared, and he literally did not care at all. But that was, like, 2 years ago, so I'm really, like, over it. But I'm just bringing it up because we're talking about it, and the podcast is about boys today, so why not talk about it? And then, okay, so currently, I'm talking to one person, and that's just going okay. He literally just texted me during the podcast, but whatever. But we could both talk about Tinder hoes.
Tinder hoes.
I want to put mine on blast for some reason.
Alright, go ahead. You go first.
Okay. Let me bring up my Snapchat. You talk.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say, I really enjoy Tinder. I think it's a great time. I've talked to a lot of interesting people, some of them not so interesting. But it locked me out. And it won't let me back in. Like, I literally tried to get on the app and it's telling me that I have to log in with Facebook. And I'm not doing that because I don't want anyone to know I'm on Tinder. So,
let me in.
let me in.
Okay.
It's a hassle.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I had 3, I think.
I think so. That seems accurate. You only
Yeah,
told
I
me
did.
about
I
three.
had 3. 2 of them were Tinder hoes. The other one came from a different app, and I guess you could all guess which app that is. But anyway, so let's start with the first one. I actually don't remember what the first one was.
You don't remember his name?
I think it was Kyle. It might have been Kyle.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Anyway, actually, I could tell by our streak.
You still have a streak with them?
Yeah, Kyle 128.
Me too, though. I have a streak with a Tinder hoe.
Jeremy.
Like
I
Friday.
only have it with 2 of them. The
But I
other one I
didn't.
kind of lost it because I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Anyway, Jeremy was the first one.
Okay.
And he, well, should I put him on blast, like, hardcore?
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes to ISU.
Oh my god.
And, like, that whole thing was, like, really weird. So, like, there was a point where, like, we, like, talked, and then, like, around, like, November of last year, like, this has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
So, surprise to all of you friends, skinnies, who don't know. It's how you're finding out. But anyway, okay, so we talked back in November, he, like, disappeared. I guess he, like, got a boyfriend or whatever. And then, like, literally 3 weeks later or something, he came back. And we started talking, blah, 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 left again, came back around March, like, when the musical was going on, and that's when he wanted to fuck. Now, I wanted to as well. I'm not gonna lie, I did. And I was ready to, like, somehow drive my ass down to ISU without my parents knowing and get some dick. But I didn't. And currently we don't talk as much as we do. We just have a streak, so I send him streaks every day. Then there's Kyle, and he came second. He goes to Augustana, putting him on blast too. And we talked a lot up until a certain point, and then it, like, got away. And now we're still kind of talking. It's
A
really,
little bit.
It's really weird. And then the last one was Tyler, and he's actually here in our hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the college here. And that was just, we hung out once, and I remember I was just driving around and we were, like, talking for an hour, and then, like, it started snowing, so I took him back to his dorm. I don't know, but that's my Tinder host story. There's been some that, like, have come and gone, but, like, they're not as important as those 3, because those 3 I've actually talked to a lot, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like, okay, in my Tinder experience, I found, like, maybe 2 Tinder hoes that I actually talked to a lot. One of them I have on Snapchat. The other one was just on Tinder. Like, I didn't talk to him.
Is it Reese?
No. Well, okay, I'm not good. I don't know if I should say... Oh, you said the names. Okay.
Yeah, I said names.
Until Tinder locked me out, I was really enjoying talking to a guy named Kyle. Not the same Kyle that Juan was talking about, obviously. But we had a lot in common. He was really cute. He was older than me, but not too old. You know, he was pretty great. But Tinder locked me out, and I haven't talked to him in weeks. So, he might be wondering if I'm dead.
Try to get back into Tinder live on the podcast.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Do it.
No, the second one came before the first one. Mm-hmm. We talked, on and off for quite a while, actually. His name's Reese. He's my age, and he lives fairly close. Like, I could have met him last Friday, but I didn't, because I didn't want to. Yeah,
I forgot.
We were at his school. But yeah, that's all there is to tell, really, because I don't,
Yeah.
I haven't been I'm more successful in real life, believe it or not, which is very hard to believe, because, I don't know, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
it's fine. It's whatever.
I'm more successful on Tinder, because in real life, I don't really have that many options.
That's true.
I already dated one, Dart or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Joey. I don't think Joey will care if I, like, say their name.
No.
But, like, Joey could, like, get it. No, I'm kidding. Love you, Joey. If you're listening. I don't know if you are, but if you are, hi.
Hello.
And then who else? I don't, there's, like, not even that many options.
What about Brenner?
Brenner. Okay.
Brenner is a code name.
Brenner's a code name for this kid who's in our 3rd hour class. So
Yeah.
I don't think he'll listen, but whatever.
No.
And, okay, if you looked at his Instagram, you would think that he is the straightest of them all.
He comes off as so straight.
No,
like, painfully straight.
I'm gonna go to his Instagram as we speak.
Painfully straight. Like, this guy tries way too hard.
Yeah, like, his, like, posts are, like, TBH question mark or whatever, like, ugly
with
stuff
a whole
like
bunch
that.
of ugly, like, devil emojis and stuff. It's
Speaking
disgusting.
of emojis, we can get into Caleb in a second. But,
No, ma'am.
But, like, yeah, he has, like... First of all, okay, I don't even think I've shown you this, but, like, he has a cross tattoo on his hand.
That's... Okay. See, Deandra, who we gave a shout out to...
If you're listening.
At the beginning of this video, she is the one who said that he's not straight. And then immediately I was like, oh, Juan, get it. Because, you know, he's a pretty attractive guy.
Should I talk about my dream?
Yes. Juan had a dream.
I had a dream. Literally...
The day before.
Like, the day before she told me this. About this kid. And, like, we were making out in the locker room at school. And I know that, like, it's just a dream and stuff. And, like, obviously it's not going to be real because in the dream I was in track and, like, LOL at that. That was 8th grade. But that's never happening again. But, yeah, it was really weird. Because then the next day she told me this and I was like, what the fuck? I literally just had a dream the night before about making out with him. But anyway, no, he's like... He seems really aggressively straight. He plays, like, football.
Mm-hmm.
And does this, like, the smoking weed stuff.
Yeah.
He asked for TBH, rates.
Yeah.
He wrestles too, which, like, yes.
You couldn't see that, but he just stuck his tongue out.
But yeah, I don't know. That one's just weird. Like, I don't even know if that's an option. Like, whoever Deandra is getting her sources from...
It has to be fake.
Is annoying.
But also, it could be real. I could see him just being very, very, very much in the closet.
Very closeted, yeah. It's kind of sad. Oh! Caleb!
Oh, Caleb. What can I say about Caleb?
Our friends have... 2 of our friends, out of, like, the 4 of them that aren't here, have boyfriends. Now, I'm sorry, twins. I know you guys are listening. Sorry for doing you petty like that, but yeah. Anyway, so our friend Tess has a new boyfriend named Caleb, and he's actually working down the street from where we're recording this. I can literally look out my window and see his workplace.
Yes.
But Katie... I just died. Katie has strong thoughts on Caleb.
Oh, God.
And you can go off.
Okay, I don't hate him, because, like, I can't hate someone that I don't know, and I don't know him very well. I just hate some things that he does. Like, I will see our friend Tess Snapchatting him, and he's gotten her to do this too. He will send pictures of just, like, his face with his hand over his mouth or something.
It's an interesting pose. And
yeah. And then he will say something and then put tons of emojis after it. And it just bothers me because the emojis are just way too much. There's way too many of them. And he's gotten Tess to start doing it too. So sometimes she'll accidentally send me pictures that are meant for him, and they'll have all these emojis, and I'm like, you are literally disgusting. Please stop.
See, that doesn't happen to me. Tess sends him pictures that are meant for me of her looking ugly. So that's funny. But
that's great.
Like, on the bright side for Caleb, like, he seems to make Tess really happy.
He does.
So,
he makes
like,
her
that's
happy.
good.
But also, Tess, I know you're going to listen to this. I hate that you seated me next to him at prom. That's not fair. Now I'm just going to have to sit there silently because I'm not going to attack him because that's rude. But, like, I don't have anything to say to that guy. I just don't.
It's going to be really awkward. I feel like I could only talk to him at one point, and it was that one night, but we can't get into that because...
Yeah,
but...
We're good children of Jesus.
Yeah. But I've only talked to him once, but, like, I really don't remember talking to him, if that gives you any clue. But yeah, actually, Tess just told us to go off about Caleb, so like, you would only
Okay.
just like make up a bunch of shit.
He looks like a big rat. I'll say that much.
I said make up a bunch of shit, and you went off.
Oh, I didn't make that up. He actually does look like a rat.
Yeah. So does his brother Dart.
Who Juan dated. You know, we live in a fairly small town.
Yeah, probably like what 10,000 people.
Yeah, there's just
on our notes. I have where the fuck is our friends' boys or lack thereof. So do you want to talk about the twins and?
The twins could get it if they tried.
Okay, Kara, I know you're fucking.
Kara, don't say you don't have any guys because you're literally talking to two right now.
I know you're listening, and I know we just put you on blast. But Kara, if you don't go for it, I'm going to go to your house and post up. Because they're both cute, and you need to go off on them.
Now, Courtney, sweetie, you could get it if you tried. You're just not trying.
Yeah, Courtney, you and your books.
Courtney got Tinder for 2 seconds and then deleted it. But if she would have
Stuck.
she would have stuck with it, I feel like she could have gotten some major hoes.
Dick, yeah, no, like, Courtney could probably get a daddy.
She could.
Like a daddy to throw her against the wall. I don't think
Yeah.
she's into that. But you know who is.
Me.
Me too. That's why I wanted to talk about daddies.
Our next topic. Are we talking about daddies in real life, or are we talking about daddies like celebrity daddies?
Celebrity daddies, but the only real daddy that I've seen was that one guy at rehearsal.
He was not.
He was, like, low-key.
Juan saw this guy at a rehearsal that we had, and he was literally big, bald, and muscular, but his muscles did not look good. And Juan just really wants to be thrown by him.
He had, like, a red shirt on.
Oh my god.
It was tight. You could see a lot. And he was a bass.
Wait, he was singing? Oh.
He was a bass, so you know that day.
Guess who else is a bass?
Mike and Steve.
Mike and Steve are. Anyway, that's not. No. Okay, celebrity daddies though, I've got a lot to say.
Yeah.
First, our topic, our number one daddy, who has been our number one daddy for a couple days, couple weeks now, John Krasinski.
Yes, bitch.
I am in love with John Krasinski. Like, you see him on The Office as Jim Halpert, and you're like, oh, he's pretty cute in like a dorky way. And then you see him in A Quiet Place, and you're like, oh my god,
if you're
what
listening
happened?
right now, literally go to Google,
look
him
up
up,
John Krasinski, and you will get the best pictures. He's just amazing.
I'm on mobile right now, so let's see how far down. The fourth picture in the first row.
The best picture.
Bitch.
It's so
my
good.
God, he looks
It's literally
so
him
good.
shirtless, and he's got like. Does he have facial hair in that one?
Yes!
It looks so good.
Oh my god,
It looks so good.
I'm gonna cry live on it.
It's amazing.
Who else
Who's
is
some
a daddy?
other celebrity daddies?
I don't know.
There are definitely more. Because I fangirl over people all the time.
I'm trying to look.
See, the people that I like that are celebrities, though, aren't daddies because they're too young to be daddies.
The fuck, we should have gotten that up on here.
Who?
Talk about your obsession with younger boys.
I do not have an obsession with younger boys. They're just cuter than older boys.
Mm-mm.
I will tell you right now that Mike, Steve, and Dustin are all younger than me. Just by a little bit, though.
Exactly.
And then there's another one on here that I didn't really get into that I don't think I'd, like, fuck him or anything. He's also a guy from our school.
Are you talking about Bob?
I'm talking about Bob.
Okay, Bob
Codename
can get it.
He could get it. He also has a girlfriend. But
Okay, if you're listening to this and you don't know us, you're gonna just think that we're literally terrible people.
But no, it's not like that, I promise.
Because we want to fuck guys who have girlfriends. But guess what? If they're flirting back...
If they start messaging you first, and they keep flirting, like, that's their problem.
It is their problem.
Because my natural instinct is to flirt back. And it's not like I do anything with the people who have girlfriends, but, like, flirting is... I don't want to say harmless, because, like, It's not, but it's also not as bad.
No, it's not like you're acting on it. Or
Yeah,
anything.
you're not acting on anything. But anyway, this Bob guy, he's also younger than us. But he's really cute.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think so. And he's not cute in a like, oh my god, he's so hot way. He's cute in just like an adorable way.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, I see that.
But he like hates me.
What?
He does. He gets so annoyed with me, but I'm like, it's
okay,
whatever.
me too though. Like, yeah, me too. He's punched me before.
He's
If that
punched
gives it
you?
away. Yeah, he has.
I just annoy him with what I say. It's fine.
Well, since we're talking about it, our types. Hello. We just basically, like, anyone who's listening to this right now is probably gonna think that we're into younger guys who have girlfriends. And like that's our type.
You're not
but, like,
that far off, really.
No.
I don't look for guys specifically because they have a girlfriend, though. That's not it. It's just the luck of the draw.
I don't know. My type is like really weird because like there's two different types, but then Steve doesn't fit either mold.
Steve's just someone like separate. I feel because all of the guys like okay, my first boyfriend Jonathan, my second boyfriend Dustin, the skinny white boys who look like they're dying.
No, that's my type. That's one of my types. I feel like I'm into like daddies. And then skinny white boys who look like they're dying. I don't know why, and like there's not really like an in between. Like I said, Steve doesn't really fit that.
Steve
mold.
is like an in between of that, a little bit.
But like, yeah, but like I don't know. It's weird.
He's just separate from. He's very good. I can tell you, he's actually. I was gonna say he's good at flirting, but he's kind of not.
I don't know. I just really tried, and like
he did try very hard.
If I would still try. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If I was still trying to, like, fuck Steve, like, I'm not anymore, like, I just...
You kind of would, though.
I would. But, like, if I still was trying as hard as I was, maybe back, like, a couple months ago.
You were trying very hard then.
I could... I feel like I could, but, like, I just stopped trying because there was no point.
You were trying as hard as I am now.
Yeah.
Back then. Because I'm trying very hard now. Like, it's...
I'm trying to bring up a picture.
It's a time.
A throwback to when I was trying.
A throwback. I'm trying to look.
To bring in a topic. It's a throwback to when I was trying.
Oh my god, that's a cute picture, though.
It is a cute picture. There's also one in...
Right here.
Huh? You want to talk about gay boys?
No, the one below it.
Oh, why we don't have boyfriends? This is how you want to end it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why we don't have boyfriends? Well, mine is because I have severe commitment issues.
Hey, at least you're dragging yourself.
Yeah, I'm dragging myself now. This is the time for me to drag myself. Okay, so basically, I get into relationships thinking that I really want to date the person and, like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna kiss them. I'm gonna do other things. All the things. And then I don't do any of it. Like, I still haven't kissed anyone yet. And I've had 3 boyfriends.
Yeah.
It's sad. But, yeah, it's... I really don't know how to explain it. It's almost like once I start dating them, I don't want to be with them anymore. So I think the solution to that problem is just to, like, fuck someone without dating them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel. I feel like I'd still chicken out of that. I don't know what my problem is.
I feel like you want something really, really bad, and then when you get it, you're like...
What was the big deal?
What was the big deal? Like, there was no point. Like,
and then I get scared because I'm like, I don't want to be in this anymore, but I don't want to hurt their feelings. I text Juan every single time.
Yeah. Oh my god, you should talk about how you broke up with them.
Oh, they were all.
I know that this is what we like wanted to end it on, but like
they were all the same. I broke up with them all the same way.
All 4 times?
4 times, yeah.
Oh my god.
Over text message.
You're like, bye. I got broken up on text message too, and then no, I'm not gonna go off. I'm not gonna go on.
No.
I actually have the messages too.
Dang.
But I'm not gonna go off.
I have messages that Juan sent me when I started dating my second boyfriend because he didn't want me to date him.
I have a kernel in my mouth.
Anyway, the first boyfriend, I texted him. I was like, we need to talk. And then he pretty much knew what was going to happen. So we just broke up. Second time, he kind of wanted to work it out, but I also said, no, ma'am. And I ended that. Third time, he really wanted to work it out. He seemed like he wanted to. And I just didn't want to at all. So, yeah. That was the 3 of them. It was very sad, actually, thinking about it. Thinking back, it's a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine.
That's why I didn't want to go off, because I would have gone off.
But, oh god. But why I don't have a boyfriend is it's that simple. I can't stay in a relationship for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I can't stay in a relationship, so there's no point of getting into one. Even though I really want one right now.
I don't know. I feel like, for me, it's definitely because I've been trying with, like, straight boys, and I did that in quotes because,
yeah, some of them aren't.
At Steve. But, no, I mean, I'm talking to someone right now, but, oh, he might listen.
Yeah.
Should I say it anyway?
Yeah. It's not going very well?
It is, but, like, I don't know if I want a relationship right now, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of me that does, and there's a part of me that doesn't. And they're both just like, because, like...
It might just be the people.
I don't know, it might. But...
Because would you want a relationship with Steve?
Yes and no.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just, like...
Yes and no, because, like, no, because I, like, with Steve, I would fuck.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's me with Mike, honestly.
He slides up, and you're gonna be like...
I'll be scared.
But no, like, I don't know if I would date Steve. Maybe.
Maybe, if
I wanted it at that point. But, like, right now, I just want to fuck.
Yeah. That's actually me, too. You know, we have to leave in about, like, 5 minutes to go see Steve
Both
and
of them!
Both of them will be there.
Oh, my God.
Okay, no. Who will be there? And I took my makeup off because I'm a dip.
So, you know, we're gonna be flirting.
Yeah. Probably
low
being
key.
very loud.
I do it. Okay, I feel like I do it low key. And you don't.
He does it low key. I do it high key. Like I'm loud. I make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It works though. It gets their attention.
It does though. It does.
It works for me.
Good for Kaitlyn.
Good for me.
But
yeah.
I always call him out.
I always play it off like I'm not interested in Mike, but
You are. And we all.
I would. What?
Are we ending it?
Yeah, we're ending it. We gotta leave.
Okay, so final statements. You can go.
Final statement. No, you go first.
Okay, I have mine. Gay boys are superior to straight boys.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but T.
Oh God.
And on that note, if you liked this, we'll be back next Friday.
Next Friday.
And we're gonna have
what our next episode is?
Yeah, we're gonna have a special guest.
Yes, we are. Are we gonna reveal who it is, or are we gonna wait?
We should tell them.
Okay.
Okay, we booked special guest
Tess Gwen.
Oh my God, she's gonna be here live and in studio.
Yes.
We can have her post up with Kaitlyn for talking shit about her boyfriend this episode. And yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. The next episode is called...
I don't have it out. It's called
Turning Kaitlyn Gay.
Yeah. If that gives away anything. We won't give away what we're going to talk about, but...
There it is.
So yeah, if you guys liked this episode, while it's on YouTube, you can like it. You can
comment your thoughts.
Comment your thoughts on what you...
And you can subscribe.
Yeah.
For more content.
And we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will.
Hopefully.
100% we will.
Bye!
Bye!